There are Space Marines for everything and anything. Space Marines to combat hyper-advanced alien races, Space Marines to combat against the ultimate life form, Space Marines to combat orcs, and Space Marines to combat the purest essence of evil, the Doomslayer, the Space Marine that has been fighting the forces of hell for ages, and Khorne, the Chaos God of blood, anger, and rage. My name is Midnight, and today I'm going to analyze the Doomslayer and Khorne completely and see who would win in a showdown. Let's go! Subscribe, follow me on Twitter and on Instagram for great, amazing content. Also, let me know if you would support the Patreon for community-funded videos. Let's go! Special thanks to all the people that have been suggesting me to do a video on the Warhammer 40k universe. There has been an immeasurable amount of people suggesting me to do a video on the Warhammer 41st millennium, and so here you go. And what better character to put him against a Doomslayer than Khorne himself? So without further ado, let's begin. Khorne, also called the Blood God and the Lord of Skulls, is the Chaos God of blood, war, and murder. His domain covers the most basic and brutal of sentient emotions and actions, such as hate, anger, rage, war, and killing. Every act of killing or murder in the material universe gives Khorne power. The more senseless and destructive, the better. However, though Khorne is the god of bloody slaughter, he's also the god of martial pride and honor, of those who set themselves against the most dangerous foes and earn victory against the odds. A devotee of Khorne is as likely to be an honorable champion in combat as a blood-crazed slaughterer. Khornes take no artful approach to killing, seeking only to slay rather than to inflict pain, because while the blood of their victims strengthens Khorne, their suffering actually empowers his nemesis, Slaanesh. The name Khorne derives from his name in Chaos, demonic dark tongue, Karneth, meaning Lord of Rage or Lord of Blood. He is the mightiest and the oldest of the four major Chaos gods, fully coming into existence in the Immaterium sometime during Terra's European Middle Ages in the early 2nd millennium. The Immaterium is an alternate dimension of purely psychic energy that echoes and underlies the familiar four dimensions of the material universe. It is the source of all psychic powers and known instances of so-called sorcery or magic, as well as the home dimension of the Chaos Gods and their myriad demonic servants. In fact, the terms Chaos and the Warp are often used interchangeably by those aware of their existence with the Imperium of Man. For the Emperor! The psychic energy that makes up the Immaterium is believed to be the direct result of the existence of sentience in the universe, in particular the intelligent species of the Milky Way galaxy, considered to be a dark reflection of the material universe. The warp is a notion of chaotic psychic energy, or emotion given physical form. Steered by strong emotion and action, the Immaterium is a true realm of chaos, home to the dark gods who comprise their ruinous powers and their legions of demonic followers. The Immaterium is also rumored by many cultures, human and Xenos alike, to be the final resting place of the spirits of the dead, and therefore can be considered the underworld of the Warhammer 41st millennium. Khorne is the Blood God, Lord of Rage, Taker of Skulls, his wrath incarnate, the embodiment of a never-ending lust to dominate and destroy. It is his sole desire to drown the galaxy in a tide of slaughter, to conquer and kill every living thing until there is nothing left but split blood and shattered bone. The Blood God is commonly depicted as a broad and muscular humanoid who stands hundreds of feet tall. He has the face of a savage, snarling dog, though his twisted features are all but hidden by a baroque helmet decorated with the skulls of conqueror kings. Khorne's exaggerated psyche is further distorted by heavy, overlapping plates of armor fashioned from brass and blackened iron. His every word is a growl of endless fury, and his roars of bloodlust echoes across his realm. Khorne broods from a throne of carved brass atop a mountain of skulls. The macabre trophies are the fleshless heads of his champions, stacked alongside those of their defeated opponents. 100,000 species are represented, from human heads beyond counting to tyrannid skulls the size of high city hot blocks. The ever-growing pile of blood-stained bone reflects the material victories of his followers, spreading Khorne's glory but never quenching his thirst for blood and death. At Khorne's side rests a great two-handed sword, a legendary blade capable of laying waste to the substance of worlds with a single blow. His fellow weapon is known by various names to the different intelligent races of the galaxy, including Woebringer, Warmaker, and the End of All Things. It is said that when Khorne takes up his sword, a single sweep can cut through reality itself. allowing Khorne's demonic legions to spill forward into the materium. The code of Khorne is simple: blood and more blood. His only temple is the battlefield, his sole sacrament the spilled blood of nations. Consciously or not, all warrior cultures pay him homage with the acts of murder and destruction. From the head-hunting tribes of a backwater feral world to the planet-conquering warbands of the Chaos Space Marines. Every single life taken in anger increases the blood god's power. He looks well upon those warriors who slay their friends and allies, for they prove their understanding of a greater truth. Khorne cares not from whence the blood flows, only that it flows. Friends or enemies, all the dead are equal in the eyes of the Lord of Battle. Those Khorne devotees who let the day pass without committing an act of blood handed to slaughter inevitably incur the blood god's displeasure. Khorne is said to have inherited a martial nobility and honor, and considers the weak and helpless to be unworthy of his wrath. The battle cry of the followers of Khorne reflects his desire for wanton violence. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the throne of Khorne. So, okay, how powerful is Khorne? Well, first of all, he gets more powerful every time someone dies by an act of hatred, murder, violence, rage, or whatever. Every time someone is killed, this god gets even more powerful. But how powerful is Khorne? Like, in actuality, what can he do? What are his abilities, etc.? Well, first of all, Khorne is hundreds of feet tall, so by that fact, he must be a very powerful and strong individual because, well, he's hundreds of feet tall and he's very bulky and has a lot of muscles. He's a 100 feet tall muscular humanoid. He's the mightiest and the strongest of the four of the Chaos Gods, and pretty much Space Marines and Ultramarines cannot do anything to Khorne. When Khorne is on its avatar, because Khorne cannot get out of the Immaterium without an avatar, like Khorne cannot be like actually represented in the material universe. He needs to have an avatar to be able to do that. Space Marines and Ultramarines and pretty much everything and anything OP in the Warhammer 40k Millennium cannot do anything to Khorne. He's one of the most powerful, if not one of the most powerful entities in the Warhammer 40k universe. But correct me if I'm wrong. First of all, he is immortal. He will not die, never. Even if he is killed, he will just respawn again. And he hasn't been killed actually, so okay. He has regeneration, can regenerate every single wound, pretty much getting stabbed in the chest, getting his head severed, everything. He is immortal and he will regenerate every single wound. He can manipulate reality and dimensions, he can travel across time and dimensions and whatever. And he actually exists outside of the laws of physics. But his most overpowered ability is his striking power with his sword. It is said that when Khorne takes up his sword, a single sweep can cut through reality itself, allowing Khorne's demonic legions to spill forth into materium, and also that the sword of Khorne burned with the hotness of dying universes. But in all reality, Khorne doesn't need to do anything himself, because just his essence is able to create demons or daemons. His essence alone gives birth to demons, demon spawn. Overall, Khorne might be one of the most overpowered villains or characters in the video game industry, because this guy is very powerful. Actually, list down below which character you think can defeat Khorne. Okay, the Doomslayer. Everyone knows who the Doomslayer is. I have been talking about the Doomslayer countless times in my videos, but we're gonna do a little summary about his history or his past. We do not know who the Doomslayer is, we do not know where he came from, but we do know that he is the bane of hell itself. He has been fighting the Hellspawn inside hell for eons, for thousands of years. The demons inside of hell have been so scared from him that they actually began retreating into the depths of hell because of the presence of the Doomslayer. No demon inside of hell is able to kill this mother trucker. No one, not even a scratch. Yes, in the gameplay mechanics, you can actually be killed by imps, possessed soldiers, etc. But in the lore of Doom 2016, the Doomslayer is an unstoppable force. Nothing is able to kill the Doomslayer. Nothing is able to harm the Doomslayer in the Doom 2016 universe. For example, at one time before the Doomslayer got the Praetor suit, before he got the weapons, Angel, the Doomslayer fought a champion, the Titan of Hell, which was depicted as the god of hell, a titan that was as big as a skyscraper, like pretty much kilometers in height, and the Doomslayer with just one shield and a sword was able to kill that titan. And then after he was buffed by an angel, a seraphim, a high level angel, gave him a blessing. He gave him infinite power, infinite speed, infinite stamina, and infinite vitality, and an argent energy shield that was covering his body. Pretty much the Doomslayer was an unstoppable force even before he got buffed by the angel, but then you add that an angel buffed him and then you give him the Praetor suit, which is a sort of armor forged in the fire of hell that cannot be damaged by any conventional means. No human tech, no human weaponry is able to damage the Praetor suit. 50 cal, battle tested chainsaws, drills, diamond drills, anything, no human tech is able to damage the Praetor suit. And not even the Argent Fireballs that the Imps, the Hell Knights, the Kako Demons, the Mancubuses, and the Baron of Hell throws, not even those Argent Fireballs are able to damage the Praetor suit. The Argent Fireballs the Demons of Doom throw burn with the hotness of the sun. So yes, Doomslayer is powerful enough to be able to kill a Titan that was kilometers in height, that was very powerful, that was one of the most powerful entities and demons inside of hell, with complete ease. He has been fighting for eons inside of hell and no demon has been able to kill him or been able to kill him nearly. And he has a vast arsenal of weapons. He has his Argent Energy Sword, he has a super shotgun, a battle tested shotgun, a battle tested chainsaw, a 50 cal assault rifle, a pistol, a ghost cannon and plasma rifle, and the most powerful weapon that Doomslayer has, the BFG 9000, that actually homes in into demonkind but can actually harm any living thing. The way that the BFG 9000 works is that it actually burns the water inside your body and it boils it to a point where the gases inside your body want to escape and well, you actually explode. Also, the Praetor suit is powerful enough to be able to survive a blast of 174 suns or the temperature of 174 suns and can survive a parasurge of lightning bolts. But overall, in the lore it said that the Praetor suit doesn't protect the Doomslayer, it only makes him stronger and gives him vitality because the Praetor suit absorbs the Argent energy or absorbs the vitality of his fallen foes. Every time the Doomslayer kills a demon, he gets stronger, faster, and he heals himself. So pretty much he's like Khorne but in the Materium universe. But okay, who would win in a showdown? The Doomslayer or Khorne? Well, first of all, for the Doomslayer to be able to fight against Khorne, he will have to go inside the warp. He will have to go inside the Immaterium, and to be able to reach Khorne, he will have to go through all the demons that Khorne is actually spawning. Some time ago, a YouTuber named Commissar Gams has said, if the Doomslayer ever wants to meet Khorne, he will have to kill all of the demons to be able to meet Khorne, and while the Doomslayer is doing that, Khorne will have a raging you-know-what while the Doomslayer is doing that, because Khorne gets more powerful every time someone is killing someone, every time someone dies, and every time someone is hating with all of their might, and pretty much the Doomslayer hates demons with all of his might. He hates demons so much, he doesn't want to do anything with other things, he only wants to kill demons. He can have the chance to go outside the Materium and have a pretty good life, get a wife, have a kid or whatever, but no, he wants to kill demons because that is the only thing he wants to do. And pretty much the Doomslayer will have to kill like thousands, even hundreds of thousands of demons to be able to reach Khorne, and when the Doomslayer actually reaches Khorne, Khorne will be so goddamn powerful, and Khorne will be like, dude, you want to be my champion, dude, because oh my god. Honestly, if Khorne and the Doomslayer ever fight, I actually cannot see the Doomslayer killing Khorne. He's one of the gods of the Chaos Realm, he's one of the gods of the Immaterium. Yes, in the lore of Doom 2016, it states that the Doomslayer can kill every single living being that is in his universe. His presence alone is able to create an option to be able to kill someone that is immortal. But in the Warhammer 40k universe, there's like thousands of people, thousands of living beings dying each and every second. And that fact alone says that Khorne gets powerful and more powerful and more powerful every single second. And we all know how much hatred has Doomslayer against demons. So when the Doomslayer is fighting the demons of Khorne, he will make Khorne more powerful because of his hatred and because of the fact that he killed millions of demons to be able to reach Khorne. The power of the Doomslayer is said to be infinite, unmatchable, and the Doomslayer actually killed a being, the Titan, that obviously was bigger than Khorne himself. But that is irrelevant because If the Doomslayer can kill someone at that height, Khorne can kill someone at that height as well. Like at this point, size doesn't matter a single bit. So yes, we do not know how powerful is Khorne in actuality, we do not know how powerful he can strike, we do not know how much he can lift, but pretty much that is irrelevant. He is Khorne, he gets more powerful every time someone dies. Pretty much one sweep of his sword is able to alter dimensions, is able to cut through dimensions. That's how Khorne spawns demons into the Materium. He is in the warp, he sweeps his sword, opens a portal and teleports his demons into the Materium. But because Khorne is a honorable and prideful warrior, he will not try to kill the Doomslayer. Like, he will be his most cherished champion. He will be like, hey dude, I know you hate demons, but dude, oh my god, I want you in my army. You give me so much ecstasy. Like, come on, please. Do you want to join my army? Come on. But yes, if Khorne and the Doomslayer ever get into a showdown in a death battle, Khorne will have no problem killing the Doomslayer. Yes, the Doomslayer will give one hell of a fight, but pretty much his weaponry will not be able to affect Khorne in any way, in any sense, shape or form. Doomslayer will have to rely on his fists, and pretty much his fists are one of the most powerful weapons he has. He can one-shot every demon in the Doom 2016 universe, and pretty much he can one-shot every demon that Khorne spawns. But in and on itself, Khorne is on a whole different level. But reality check, Khorne will not want to kill the Doomslayer. Like, pretty much the Doomslayer will be his principal source of power. He will just sweep his sword, send the Doomslayer into the Materium, and wait for the Doomslayer to get into the Materium again, and spawn a lot of demons to make the Doomslayer kill them, so that Khorne can get more powerful. Like, the Doomslayer will be his principal source of power. But yes, if they ever get into a death battle, Khorne obliterates the Doomslayer. The Doomslayer will give one hell of a fight, but he will not be able to kill Khorne, the chaos god of anger, hate, rage, and brutality. At this point, the Doomslayer, without even knowing, is a follower of Khorne because he kills with hatred, rage, and brutality. And he doesn't want demons to feel pain, he kills them in a second without a single doubt, so he's not a follower of Slaanesh. So okay, Spartans, please let me know what do you think about this video, if the answer was correct or not, and please let me know what do you think about Khorne the Doomslayer, who would win in a showdown. Please leave a comment down below stating your answer because I will like to see it. Also, tomorrow is my birthday, the 11th of December, so I do not know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do a stream or something like that because, well, it's my birthday. I'm turning 22. Yes, I'm actually 21. If I don't look like it, pretty much if I get my beard out, I will look like a 15-year-old. That always happens to me. That's why I'm keeping my beard to look older, but okay. The goal of reaching 20,000 subscribers is very, very near. 1.4k subscribers to go. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you're not new, share this video, leave a like and comment to be able to help me reach my goal. Also 1,000 followers on Instagram and on Twitter before the year ends, so if you're not following me there, links are down in the description box. And so okay, Spartans, that is all for today. If you guys like the video, slap a like on it, I will greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, take care, and I love you very, very much. Thanks for watching, Spartans. I really do appreciate it. Bye bye.